Welcome to another podcast of the current situation Manchester United. Manchester United lost to Aston Villa 3-1 at Villa Park today, away from home. To say it was a poor performance would be an understatement. This was what this is what I was getting at in a couple of videos back when I said that we need to but we need to transfer our home form to away games. Not to say that we have to play expansive, brilliant, beautiful football away from home, although there are times you could do that. But we need, in terms of from points, from a points perspective, like in 3 points, that has to be transferred and transported to away games. It's good and gravy that we're getting our 3 points at home against clubs on our own turf, but it's not much really when you think about, because if you win all your games at home, not all of them, but at least half of them or some of them, and you lose, like you have this poor record away from home, then it's redundant really. So we have to see this. And yes, I no, I didn't do see, I wanted to do a preview of this game, but I got distracted, so it was just done from there. But when it came on to the game, I watched the game. I didn't play football this morning, so my brother watched the game. It was a poor display. I was not expecting Danny Van de Beek to start. I don't even think my man is existent in the game. My man was like the Holy Ghost, man. You couldn't see him. Ronaldo Garnacho. Hold on, let me see the lineup, because I can't even remember who started, because I didn't see the initial minutes of the game. Like after the 20th minute, yeah, so let me see something. Let me see who started. I believe Garnacho actually started. I don't even know why this brethren started. Yes, Garnacho started. Why? This is where I have to question everything. Why is Garnacho starting? Is it because he got his first goal against a Europa League side? That is, where's I ain't going to even put it up. I don't even know where else I said that is in the table. So you want to keep his momentum going, you want to keep his confidence going, so you start him in this game. This is a game where we needed to go to 4th place. Why are you starting Garnacho? Marcel is on the bench. I don't know what's up with Anthony. I don't think Anthony has recovered from his sick injury or whatever. They say it's injury, but I think my man's been left out by everything up. But seriously, why is Garnacho starting? Why are you throwing him into the deep end? Aston Villa, yes, somewhat struggling this season due to the Steven Gerrard era in this season. But this is a new manager, man. And he's got the ball rolling like that against us by winning against us 3-1. So there was no need, that is naivety on your part, to be starting Garnacho in this game when we needed. Not that it will really make a difference because Newcastle won their game, but at least get the 3 points and challenge Newcastle. So that is 3 points down the toilet. Garnacho didn't need to start in this game. You could bring him off of the bench, start Marcel on the left side. Marcel is still good on the left side. That hasn't changed. Marcel can play up top on the left. Just didn't look at the races at all. Ronaldo was non-existent. This Virgin is still on free kicks like it's 2013. There is no impact from the front three whatsoever. Liam Bailey, this Jamaican brethren, that's up to you, bro, but me not too appreciate the goal you score against us. It's like it's like you're having this reputation of getting goals against United, because you should remember that this dude scored a goal against us in pre-season, and it was quite a goal as well. Now I'm going to get a goal in the Premier League against us. We missed Varane, that's an understatement. Our defense was very poor. Yeah, we miss Varane, but we don't want to risk Varane because in risking him, he risks his chance of going to the World Cup. Um, Victor Lindelof, I I don't see how he got the reputation or the name of being an ice cold defender. Leave that for like a Vidic type of defender. Lisandro Martinez can wear that name well. That's not Victor Lindelof as a defender. Victor Lindelof has not shown any ice coldness of a defender. He's more of he's just Victor Lindelof. I don't think it was due to maybe it's due to rustiness or whatever or lack of game time, but this brethren man, he just he shouldn't be starting for Manchester given the form of Varane and Lisandro Martinez, he should not be starting. But of course, I understand that if Varane or Lisandro is either suspended or injured, then Eric Ten Hag have to pull off and bench Maguire or Victor Lindelof. I don't think acceptance he might go get game if he's fit. But seriously, man, our defense was not, our midfield was not, our attack was not. It was just redundant today. The free kicking, I mean, not too much you can do about that. I mean, but a third goal from Ramsey, that defense, man, Victor Lindelof was at fault as well as the players that were in the box. Because how you go have three, because basically Aston Villa overloaded the box. So if you're going to overload the box, you can't have all the defenders up here, so with three men in space over here. So, and one of them have to have the opportunity of scoring in space, whether it's one time, which Ramsey did, or I take it in stride with a touch and score. Aston Villa basically loaded the box. They were putting pressure on us. I want to keep this video short. So yes, we dropped 3 points. It was naivety from Eric Ten Hag to start Garnacho. Why are you even starting Rashford on the right hand side, man? That's not where Rashford has been getting goals, man. Ronaldo. Some person may say that he has an attitude problem or he's toxic. I call the bridge in the Portuguese post. So he has a tendency to stink up the place with his attitude, but he needs to be benched, man. We cannot we have to realize that this Virgin is not a top 20 player in the world anymore. He can score goals. He has an elite mentality. But you can have all the elite mentality, but if your talent has waned over the past 5 years, your legs is not up to it anymore, then your elite mentality is just going to be obsolete, man. It's not going to show out in the talent that you're trying to show on the pitch. It's just not. So yeah, man, it was a disappointing performance. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel as well. I think Donny van de Beek started because Eric Ten Hag was trying to prove the point that he can actually become good for Manchester United. But as I've stated in my last video, or I didn't finish up the video, whether or not I did it in my video, yeah, I did mention it in my last video, but I did say that Donny van de Beek, the cards on him right now, and it's not looking good for Donny van de Beek has been at Manchester United for 2 years. I don't think this version has started 10 games for Manchester United. I don't think, maybe he's played more than 10, but I don't think he has started at least 10 or even more than 10. And he's been here for 2 years. But I did mention this in my last video, or the other video before my last video. But I said I'm going to give him until the end of this season to come clean and actually do a good amount of things, man. We have to be cutthroat. I'll say that. We have to be cutthroat. CR7 is not the same player anymore, so he should not be starting on a regular basis. Also, given his age, he shouldn't be starting. Rashford should be starting through the middle. I guess the reason why something there. I guess the reason why everything I didn't start Rashford as striker is because Aston Villa, if they're different, given that they have a new manager who is known to being pragmatic, Rashford is not effective when there's a low block. He needs space to thrive and strive into. So the fact is, when Aston Villa is without the ball, they're going to cut down any space that they can give Manchester United. They know how Manchester United is very effective with space given to them, especially if they have pace personified players starting like Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, Martial. I mean, Sarah Sylvain still, but he's not fast, but he can do his thing when in space. And Garnacho. So he played Rashford wide so he can exploit the space, but then he was non existent. He was non effective. So anyway, man, leave your comments below in the comment section. I don't believe we have a game. This no, there no the Europa League and the Champions League group stage is finished because the World Cup is commencing soon. So yeah, man, it was a poor performance. I'll show you guys the next video. I might do a video this week. Not based on the next game, but just football in general, related to Manchester United. Yeah, I feel compelled to do a video. So stick on still for that one. I'm out.